My name is Bernadette and I own Cadham Pharmacy Health Centre. Having my own pharmacy has led me to realise the dream was to really look after people, and being an independent prescriber and an advanced practitioner has given me the tools and the environment to do just that. I chose Neurocore because of the recommendation from Mark, a fellow pharmacist. He came up to Scotland and I had practice with it, and I think once you feel it and once you understand it, and then also you hear of all the case studies where people have benefited, then it's an exciting product to know about, and I was just excited to get on with it and help other people. And luckily from there I have supported lots of people. They're not pain free, but they're in a lot less pain and they're definitely getting a better quality of life. Hi Denise, thank you for coming into the pain management clinic today. Can you tell me what pain you're dealing with today?
I'm dealing with tight calf muscle as a result of my ongoing ankle problems. I had an operation after getting knocked off my feet by a dog.
Can you show me which currents that you're using and what benefits that's really, what's your favourites and how's that working for you?
When my pain's severe, I'm going up to level 3.
Sure.
Maybe coming up to 4 or 5 on the settings. Sort of 20 minutes on that.
Good to hear.
I rely on strong medication.
The My Body has got the same technology as this.
Yeah.
And I can show you. Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
What you can do is you can have it on 2 separate places.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you would then be able to just press it on.
All right, okay.
And then you can minus and plus.
Right, I'm actually thinking it might be better for my shoulder than
that.
Yeah.
I introduced Neurocore to my patients just by chatting to them. They come to me for acute illness. They come to me for long-term management of their medicines. I'm looking at how many medicines are you taking? Do you need to take as much? And how can I support you to take less? We're looking at alternatives for them rather than going to the doctor and being prescribed even more medication. With Neurocore we can bring out the machine, you can show them, they can touch it, they can feel it just like I did. I always go with the MyTouch because it looks like a mobile phone, it's wearable, and I think if someone's going to invest in their health, invest in it once. What's really nice about that is that it can be used for the whole family. So we can sell separate pads. Hi Cara, so tell me a little bit more about this back pain that you're suffering with.
It started probably about 6 months ago. It's gradually gotten worse, and I do think it might be to do with the fact that I'm doing a lot of carrying of my wee girl.
As your mum, I'm also keen to make sure that we're going to give you something that's going to protect you and not have too many medications. I would really like you to trial using the machine. This one here is the MyTouch, and what's really good as well is that you can set microcurrents, Cara. So microcurrent is the repair current. For the purposes of your back, I would really like you to trial considering wearing the core band.
Yeah.
Where's the pain?
It's see, like where my bra strap is, it's kind
of up there?
Yeah, up here.
Oh, that's interesting. I would recommend you go onto Pain Plus.
Okay.
Okay. There are 4 different modes that you can put this in, which will send currents to your muscles in different frequencies. And then you would literally wear that now and let it do its job. Your treatment was set the repair for the same length of time.
All right.
Lock the wee gadget and go about your business.
I could go be back working.
I'd had some experience with it before I decided to invest. So for me, it was important, again, as a scientist, to get behind the evidence, and certainly good to read up on it and good to see all the testimonials. It was also really good to get my own case study successes. And when my niece and my brother, who suffer from chronic pain, they've had tremendous results. Last Christmas I introduced them to Neurocore, and then about 3 months later I decided to invest. I just think it's an amazing thing to do, and yes, I want to get behind that, and I want to invest in such a wonderful product that's going to help lots and lots of people in the future. I've been given the confidence that it's a good risk, and that in the future, yes, that investment will give me a return on investment. But equally, the motivation behind it is very much about helping research and development and helping this product to become even better. The world is changing at pace, and if people like myself, I'm a small business owner, but you want to think big and you want to help as many people as possible. Wearables and digital technology is something that I'm personally very interested in, and if my own family are gaining benefit, then why wouldn't I want to invest in something that's going to get many more families to get the benefit that we've been very, very lucky and fortunate to have already?